叫高了就报他们这个这边报他们这些的那个主播参嘛了，等到大，给我妈给家给这里出版不，我妈的刚年中啊来的呢，咱们人这里都目前的等着嘞中啊来的，等着了干嘞，等着这个三个就是三这用了，让一个带到用过有嘞，让一我妈用过嘞。얘는 사지가 삼바 체매 빠지네 니 감숨 셈지 담세라 다 요리 셈데 요리 다 요리 동네 요리 얘는 삼바 체매 빠라더니 이 사지가 답이 취시 빠네 삼바 체매 빠더니 제가 이 사지 삼바 체매 빠데 둘이 속자 요리들이 삼바 충청을들이 엄마 내 용도 보여대 엄마는 은혜 삼세라 송아들이 되게 참만을 주방 다시들이 우리 때를 사제에 드리는 소양 사바체비 유래제 듣고 요리 시작지 담시라 오 이제 약간 망상만 삼제지 듣고 요리 이제 삼제에 됐다고 자고 동제리
to all who are joining here live streaming and here coming here now I offer you milk tea. So where comes from this milk? This milk comes from animals. Actually, the animals, like cows, they have a lot of ignorance, but the milk comes from there because they have loving kindness. So. Buddha also has loving kindness, and then in this world, all sentient beings in these two realms, they all has suffering, but then Buddha has immeasurable loving kindness and compassion, and then for only that then eliminates all the suffering of sentient beings in these three realms. So, if who government and people who has loving kindness and compassion, then it eliminates self-grasping. So, who has self-grasping, then they have suffering. So then the kindness of Buddha, we also have loving kindness and compassion. So I offer you this milk tea of immeasurable loving kindness and compassion to all.
We'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Zo je be ma nam ga da nyan be zen jen dam je de wa da de dong er da jar nyur de la na me ba yan da bar zo be jan rum bo je do bar ja.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi de je de zai ma je je bar de le nga ye za ge wa lai gor Homage barde lengayesa gewalaigor de derene zonde nyema zonda zanje barde lengayesa gewalaigor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana, page 1. In the Guru, deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. In the Guru deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Bazar Zara Dhamardane Tatan Gadaya Arde Samya Sambudaya Daya Daya Woy Benze Benze Mai Benze Mai Tenzin Benze Mai Beyan Benze Ma Bodhi Zidan Benze Ma Bodhi Mendra Bazai Karma Nan Benze Sarvai Karma Avarayana Bejodana Benze Sovai Naimura Traya Naimoy Banga Vaidem Baza Saradam Dane Tatan Gadaya Ardi Samya Sambudaya Daya Daya Om Benze Benze Man Ben Tenzin Benze Man Beyan Benze Man Boyde Mendra Bas Karma Avarana Benze Sarvai Karma Avarana Bejodana Benze Sovai Naimorana Traya Naimoy Banga Vaide Bazar Sarai Dharmardane Tatan Gadaya Ardi Samya Sambudaya Daya Daya Woy Benze Benze Mai Benze Mai Tenzin Benze Mai Ma Bodhi Zidan Benze Ma Bodhi Mendra Bazai Karma Nan Benze Sava Karna Karvaran Bejodane Benze Sova. Nghe tuần trở bề cài đại chùa bề mar cài tuổi ngài đeo quan chế cơ chân về đơn đờ tên dân cha chế tổ chế yo đề la đại chùa con bề lại mai đàn chính trị tuần chế sở chế trên về cơ đơn gia ye yon sinh tra bề đề đàn ye đàn la xuân cho xuân chưa xuân chế trên bốn đại trên nê sum ye ge lệ văn chế ran chế ye xie chiến ran jo.
In an instant, I become the Yidam deity in the space in front on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigdan Sumgun. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara subduing in meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma protectors, gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms.
cho son za son jam son kor dan je ngo mo dan jan de ye ge je la ro la ji ze ne de je so so dong e cha dan zo je gen ben de to san je ba gar je dan ba yo san ye yun de bong be da nie la xian de zha nia le jie cha jie wo.
Bottom of page 4. Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with the 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities.
Ba za sa ma za be ma ga ma la ya sa dong a di bo wo ba de za ho. Yan Cho Yan Sha Se Dan Jie Jie Do Be Zhen Da Mar Mian Zhen Zhen Zhuo Xia Zi Nie Ya Ro Mo Jie Nam Ge Gan Gue Gan De Da Ge Bo.
I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
Sabare vare badam bade zazowa Oengaram badarana sabare vare babam bade zazowa Oengaram badarana sabare vare dubam bade zazowa Oengaram badarana sabare vare alogan bade zazoiwa Oengaram badarana sabare vare gande bade zazowa Oengaram badarana sabare vare Nevede bade zazowa Oengaram badarana sabare vare Shakta bade zazowa.
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of a billion universes of all the 10 directions laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. Now we'll read the long Sarkama prayer. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the three times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharma Dhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the three times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. Three Kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the three times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomenon to be unborn. Thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views, I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharma Dhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the three times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possesses limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharma Dhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flower, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the three times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the three times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with the flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, the Lord of compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance, I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordially emptiness of all phenomenon, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind, as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomenon, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great fierce, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their opposing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Mara by the roar of Hong and Pe. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in the vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind. Within the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality, the unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomenon are primally and completely pure mind, as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue, by the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one. Please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path, becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the 3 times. May I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. And all my lives may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. Now we'll return to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana on page 7. To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the 3 times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the 3 spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 kayas. Precious Guru, supreme refuge worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je Lo Jana Dara Na Shere Mala Guru Mai Manja Sede Bala Hong Oi Nai Mai Garam Ba Zoi Je Ga Je loja na dara na jere mala guru mahamendra sedu bala oi jo jo de san jar vai tham je je go san doi je ngo war xian lai be sa san zhe wei jian guo rai nai je ya zhe jie bai jie lai suo wan de je le zhe ge do bai xian jie la so zhe long ge do bai xian jie la sem ye jie ge do bai xian jie la zai jie san jie do bai xian jie la xie zhe dai bian guo zuo lai mar dan lai mie zhan zhe do ge de wai ne Garchen Tenzin wen zhe da nie jie ne zhe ten bei zhe zhe ren dai jian wan xie le dai gui xie sa wen zhe tar ne lama wo pai ran xian de jir ne ran tem la mie san sun dang ran ge guo san yang bai jing bo ju.
Page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 jewels, I pray, grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
The Lama Wangyo Kamye, Mupakacho Adiro Kamye. Lama Neviro, there's gentle songs. Was there a couple of little chapter? Little Taponga, the Hakon, the Zayam, but up a Hakon. Oh, I'm going to lose some Mimato. They look at what they talk about. Look at my race. Hard what are you? Thank you, check the Chadam Mossum lay such a yoke. Check the garden, check the you will not down and use it, and your door. None of the joker. Dada, they were Dada Toman in the Geo marriage. Dada your marriage, didn't have it about that. Didn't have it. The Babe Pacha. Sending my in the bar. They was in charge of the sending mass of the day. My the body, that is not taught me. Meaning, how did you meet the Yoma Rebella? Dying, same now, what I will not quite your money. They will read it to our town. The little ED meets with the Batas on the Mewashit. Little Lama saved the Tato Lama, like a semi. Lama Lama Chöpa Sadhana, so Lama Chöpa and said, "Get it, say your mind." You got so no much each other. So the Dharma daughter, the Lama said, "They have already."
So here there are very important visualization. So it says from Guru's places radiate 4 different colors of different kinds of colors. So that's from Guru's forehead radiate white light. It purifies one's obscurations of a body. So how should it purifies our obscurations of the body is we are going to understand that our body is impermanent. It's like a form of dirt. So this is a compounded phenomena. So when we realize that, then it purifies our obscurations of body. And then after it says, it purifies the obscurations of speech. So how should it purifies the obscurations of speech? Actually, we speak harsh words and so forth, and then at that time we have fixation. But then we are going to realize that all sounds are like emptiness. When we don't have fixation towards the sounds, and if we realize all the sounds are like emptiness, at that time it purifies the obscurations of speech. And then from Guru's heart radiate blue, black light, which purifies our obscurations of mind. So actually, the obscurations of mind is a dualistic perception. But if we realize that our mind and empty space are same, at that time, then our mind and the Guru's mind become inseparable. So for that reasons, it says you should realize that Guru as Dharmakaya. So actually, our mind is like impure water, but this impure water we can make pure water. So likewise, we can make impure water pure water. Likewise, through this way we are going to make pure our mind. So then at that we purifies our obscurations of mind. This we are going to understand here. So that is actually we call is understanding. But after that, so for example, Rinpoche hit the gong, at that time we understand what should we need to do. That is understanding. It's called understanding. But then next is experience. Experience is when they hit the gong, and then at that time we say hong, and then at that time we cut thoughts. At that time we have our mind is very clear, and we have clarity at that moment. At that time our mind is like an empty space. It's pure empty space. But after that we cannot maintain there. So that's where after then this last is that hit the gong. At that time one mentioned hong. So at that time, then Hong protects our mind, and Hong helps to maintain our mind on that stage.
Home.
Da bar de la ma le ganche jo do zon de je be ge zo je kan san go wa ne be ro ganche on de yon je la ma to je ngo.
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana.
San so yon den de ye jie ge ge, cha jian zhong en zhe be zhai xie xiu.
By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. Page 21 for the Lama Chöpa prayer. English only. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless, compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, from the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgön, manifests and then descends, together with his sons, having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations. May my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratna Shri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed. Single sufficient source of refuge, master, and 2 sons. Through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors. And may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with the deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that, with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the 4 kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus called bliss endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drigumpa Ratnashri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others, by the compassionate blessings of the 3 jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. And now we'll go to the Soka practice, Dharma protectors, starting on page 1. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Mam lan pam pam tam jen ze hong xie na wo long ge be lo ye me bar ze je je kor ve nie jian be we zer
Lü Jian Da Ma Mer Jie Gen Ga Jue Da Den Hong A Om Zi Liao Wen Zhe De Zi Ge Zhe Zhen Ye San Da War Jie Wei Jie De Zi Dan Ba Ye Ye Jie De Zi Jian Zor Jie.
Page 3. I appear as the Yiram deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hum, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Light radiates from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
Om A Hong Ha Ho Re Om A Hong Ha Ho Re Om A Hong Ha Ho Re Rang Ge Do Ge Sa Wen Le Ngo Zhe Lai Ma Ye Dan Dan看着觉就所妙做，诺拉就就觉代当，给人领教着着觉，见着真的等等等。
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yiram, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds.
Om Bazar Gam Badam Bam Debam Aloga Gande Nevedem Shabda Bade Zaso.
According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied. Lama
Chöpa Dorje Chang La So Wan Lo Ming A Dan Ba Dan San Ye Chöpa Lama Na Ye Che Ro Che Ka Ram Ka Ye Zo Zo Zhe Zhang Chou De Bar So Wan De So Do Je So A Wen Ye Dan Jia Xue Nan Jie Dan Nam Je La Me Je De Be De Je De Zhang Je Je Dan Mar Na Ma Ya Je Ma Dan Den Ya La So Jia We La Xie Zhuo Ran Jia San Nian Ge Ye Dan Jian Ge Jian Zi Zo Ye Xie Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye Men De De Zhe Zo Dan Ne Ge Zhe Nan Ye Zai De So Wan A Wen Dan Jie Jian Zun De De Jie Wang Gong Jia Xie Jia Ron Zhen Jia Zhe Ge Jian Bai Ma Ne Da Yong La Song Gen Be Zo Den Song Qu Jie Zhe Ma Da Mong Na Jiam Zhe Ha Ra Na Jin Jiang Sen Dong Ra He La Bie Er Nui Jin Zi Mer Sui Jue Jiang Gu Jie Dor Man Yi Ge Ro Jie Ga Ram Ga Ye Par Jie Ne Dong Zhao Gui Zhuo Dor Jie Lo Bong Ge Zai Sen Jue Dan Den Ba Song Xian Ber Da Ge Sum Dong Zhe Ban Zu Wang A Wei Na Man De Zhen Zang Ba La Nu Jie Nor Da Bo Mo Nai Mon Zhe Lang An Zang Mar Da Re Jie La Jin Ya Yun Jie Jue Jie Do Man Do Yun Yi Jie Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye Jue Den Lang Jue Bei Wen Zu Wang A Wen La Le Za Ge Re Jie Jin Dan Jiu Jiang Jie Zo Zan Re Jie Bang Gen Den Jie Zang Ge Zun Jue Jin Dun Bei Dor Man Ye Jie Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye Bar Jie So Lan Dun Jin Zhe Wang A Wen Nam Sa Bar Sun Shu Jie Ye Ye Da Niu Mar Ne Nam Dan Jie Bar Yer Ne De Da Ge Da Bong Ge Jie Dor Man De Ye Jie Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye Da Dun Qu Yuan Zhe Bar Zu Wang A Wen Ge Da Long Zhen Lin Jia Be Lun Xiang Gong Dai Gan Yin Jue Jian Dor Man De Yi Jie Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye No Zhen Xian Ne Ben Zhen Jie Lin Jia Jiang Xian Bo Long Ge Xiang Ge Da Jian Ge Bar Zu Wang A Wen Zhe Zhe Zhen Jian Da Ye Zun Jue Jian Dor Ma Jia Jin Yi Jie Ro Jie Ga Ran Ga Ye Ran Ran Dong Er Zo Yen De Pen De
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black Wanan, Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra, great warrior, God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri, by the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichoki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Serengma, Mayu Lob Sangma, Tekar Druk Sama, Tingi Shal Sama, and Jopin Drink Sama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the Kagyu, the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God's spirits and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Mamo Shewa Ganze No Jen Che Bonya Le Chi Cha Chin Sam Len De A Zhe 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 Le Xi Zheng Ger Je Zha Ye Zhe Re Mo Na Jam Zhe Da Ha Ra Men Se Jia Jin Nam De Se Zab La Ren A Re Xie Nor Jue Ma Xin Zhong Ya Yang Sa De Ra He La Jia Jie Geng A Nu Jie Yang Le Ber tam je tong la zang ba ge nye zhen je de ngom be de je de da lo ya je jin sai da na de go zong do yuan che le de sang wa la do song gre den be ze nye ju do yong a da ren je de ra ye da da zha be nye ju da re ma je zha me ra do me re me da za ren je gong zu so go ge zang wa zang ge ju ba de zi ge jian bei ye xian ju bei zuo dian song tam jian jiang zi zuo lam ba su lun ju dong ba lo ji jie jie do da gang o tam zi niam jia gang zhi zhi ju ji bei xia dun jie zhe bei da zun zhe liang wen dun zi ga dan dian song ku dan gang sa jiong ba dan nian bei zhao bei sa sun jia dan wei zhao su nu bei ge bang de ba jie jie dan xie ka bu dong dong je sam de na ju xian zhe ba ran zun jie dian song gu qu jie ren jian jie xie zhe dian bei sa jian jia ba ran zun jiang ge ga jia long ju na tam jie song ma ni de zai wei jiang nan jie jiao wen zhe len zhe ba ran zun sang jie dian song gun jiu wen ban de gan de de jie nam jie zai ba nian bei de shi zhao bei dong bei lan gu da long jue jie ba nie de zun ge mi lan zuo dian bei le de jie me la yan zi dian mo jie wa dang na bra da de nian bei dam de shen zhe yang e ba na da min zhe se gen jiu me ran zi zhen ba dang de la ren jia de wa gu nen zong yi le nan ba ro bei ding zhen jie sa min wang ba ran ju zhe ju 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 zhen ju dian na de zhen ma yi zi dong jie ba ran zong xie la zha xie lang juan ba san zuo xie sa lam zhang qiu le zhong dun zuo jie bui zha jia zhong gen cai wa juan do na sam do ye xian zhe ba da da dan ta ye sim jie tam jie jie la me zuo be xiang qiu zhe ba bar jie ma le xia wa dan de jie ma le lin jian zhe ba ran zuo jie guan xie ye la zhen ba zam jie jiang de be nge zhe zuo wan zai ba ye song ma yi yin er wei qi nam jie da ge sam du ma Gande neveden shabda bade za Zado Samaya Manabalaya Bezar Zado Denobai Dejandra Membawa Sodakayo Membawa Sobejayo Membawa Anarado Membawa Sarva Sede Mambaya Sarva Karma Sesame Zedan Shea Guru Hong Ha 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 Bezar Bawa Ma Samaya Sado Jue Jie Dormen Zhu Rei Nai Ka Lai Zhen Zui Teng Bai Dar Ran Rai Ne Sun Ba Zai Mei Gan Zi Jian Zhan Jun Bar Su.
All you guests who have received this offering in giving torma like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within cyclic existence fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence. In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. Now we'll go to the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text to do Summoning Good Fortune Zambala on page 63. Grant me the supreme seed, the lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even these names are Gajatus Gorgotyu, sea sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy land of death and rebellion, for confused they don't exist. Rajasattva grounded, sees yellow crystal, CD, in glory and downlands of perfect splendor even makes for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Samavaristo, equanimity, standing there watching pure land of great happiness even makes for confused desire. God Amitabha blessed, grounds in wisdom, city. in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no words for jealousy. Amokasiddhi, stow all accomplishments then in the young Dharma sphere. And I'll live life perfect, shares ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grand Dharma, that dualism seeding, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers in low life. Eliminated Buddha, not so good was Vidakinis, grant this emptiness mastery. Fortune of Profana, Dragos of Phenomena, while in where grant awakening in one life. Fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Lands of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, seeing fulfilling all links. In 24 sacred sighs, gathered in fixed guidances, grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret Matra, in the Makayas, expands from lords and kings. Grant enlightened Atsi, priest to stages Mata deity, attaining to good sphere. Janakala and court grant subjugate CD, fortune of enlightened knights, whom she invites Ravanasa, both dwell the wealth god Zambala, who was kindly for all things. Master of life merit, wealth, food and fortune with your cord, don't waver from your heart blade. Think of us compassionately, bring ye all your life fortune, bring ye fortune of God. Fortune of these horses, and wealth of rich country livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of road and rose, fortune of goods and souls best garden, words of rich counting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring ye fortune of unlovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the sea's grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits with me, Dwaynagas reaching Jambi, Lord, he was gods and humans well. Bring them here as good fortune, Lopa post body fortune, Zambuling Zoli Dharma, Balanchos fortunate, well drumming and longevity, leave life strength and merit. Manso apodesli, Jagar Jarbe Jose, Yan Jana Jarbe Madaya, Daze Jarbe Noya, Daeker Jarbe Maya, fortune of the stable ground, perfect wealth, food and cloth, the radiant splendor reaches strength, avoid miracle powers. Manso apodesli, shares fortunes of brave strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure springs, peace all of these bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise. Eastern love like fortune, crown like the spirit southern, clouds southern love like fortune come. Like in shouting east west, there love like fortune, please come here like a river flows northern. Long like fortune, please come here like a from above.
upper low life fortune come, like sweet grains ripening deep. Lower low life fortune come, fortune of melodious breath. Come like turquoise dragons, roll fortune of obscurance, line come like dazzling star garland. Home is the Vajagaki, Medias fortune Pacific, this is the Southern Jungaki, me bring sources food and work, expand life merit reaches. Western Lotus Daki, me salmon patu tamo, samsara nirvana. Northern action Daki, me leisure for lighted annihilating density. What's God with you, fortune, auspicious objects here. Ingosvela objects, Negandela Dabar, and these fortunes steadfast. Fortune does not stand, says an Andela soldier, will from unchanging. Gratitude life, the granted less recede, grant wealth and merit seed. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sava Siddhi Alala.
Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, an assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. The supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambalo Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-destruction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open, sealed with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenra's egg, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the Blue Prayer Book for from Shanti Deva's The Way of the Bodhisattva on page 61. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva's way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels and burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers, offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached as white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani, and may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and gather here, quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha, and likewise when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness, and may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon continent, and may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled, and may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. May the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst pure waters receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness in every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless waste, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout all their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of Tara, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus may all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. May these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. May the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence, from bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offsprings of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtues. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling, vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus attain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings with minds suffused with purity. May their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Now we'll go to the yellow prayer book for the long life prayers on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigding Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
And all the who are joining on the live stream, and may you have long life, and may you don't have obstacles of your lives.
Thank you, Garchen Rinpoche. Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin, and all of our Lamas. And please join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's class on mindfulness meditation. It will be from 3 to 4 p.m. Everyone be well and take care.